What is up, creatives? It is Jahrell, your music technologist, back at it again, and I'm here to help you master the tech you need to make music freely. I hope you guys have had a great start to your week. I'm pumped to get into today's content. It's going to be a great one, but first I want to take a quick second to acknowledge everyone that's here live in the chat tonight. Thank you guys for being here. Shout out, I'm seeing a couple new faces, seeing some of the tried and true followers, so glad you guys are here. This has been a much requested video, and I'm excited to share it with you. How to automate in Beatmaker 3. It's a game changer. We're going to talk about some of the pluses and the minuses too when it comes to Beatmaker 3 and automation. And we're going to make sure you guys know what you're doing when you go in there to do it. All right, so I'm seeing some shout outs. Stephen A says, what's up? ACSO2 says hello from Portugal. Dope. It's always awesome to see folks from the international crowd jumping in. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are here. Yo, really quick, everybody that's here, do me a favor, pop out real quick, hit that like button. What it does is it helps put this in front of more people, this video, and it helps you get your suggested feed fine-tuned with more content like this, as well as other people who make content in the same vein. So definitely hit that like button. Appreciate you guys. All right. Well, thank you. I'm seeing some likes come in. All right. Here's what we're going to do. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump in. Feel free, definitely, during this session to ask questions. This can be a difficult and sometimes confusing topic. automation in Beatmaker 3. So if you guys are here and you're tuning in and you're trying to get the meat of this and you feel like I'm missing anything or glossing over, please feel free to ask questions and I will respond to the ones that look beneficial to the whole group. All right. Jonathan Keith says, glad to be here. I'm glad you're here too, man. ACSO2 says 3 a.m. here. Wow. Well, thank you for being up late or up early to tune into this. All right, let's do it, you guys. So I got Beatmaker 3 locked and loaded on my iPad right here, and it looks like my top-down cam might be a little bit crooked. All right, I think we're good. That'll work. Okay, so yeah, I've got a session loaded up here. This is the session from the instrumental session from the song that I made called The Crown with my brother Noble. If you guys haven't heard that song, stream that song up on Spotify or Apple Music, whatever your preferred distributor is. Yeah, we released that song, and this is the session from that. I've shared this on my live stream before, but I thought this would be a good example to dive into because I did some automation in this when making the beat. So, really quick, I need some water. All right. So, when you're looking to automate something, you got to make sure you have whatever you're going to automate loaded up here in your playlist view, right? So these are all of our tracks. You can do automation on individual instruments. You can do automation on audio clips. You can do automation on banks, and you can do automation on auxiliary tracks. So why would I ever want to put an automation on a main? Well, for several reasons. If you ever want to do a fade out at the end of a song, for example, I did one here. So this is my main out selected. All you got to do to start automating something is go into whichever track you want. In this case, I have main, and then hit track automations. And here is a nice little window here. Oh, right, I forgot. I did the the fade out I was talking about is on the full song with the vocals, not this one. But I did automate some filter sweeps in here using the main channel here, the main out. And this particular one I played in using the macros tab, not the macros tab, but using using Koala under effects. Koala effects is one of the things, one of the effects plugins that I use often to automate things. And this isn't something that you have to have in order to be able to automate Beatmaker 3, but you can automate effects plugins, many parameters right in here. So what I did was I played in a filter sweep. I went like this. I went, held it down here, let it go up, 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 let go, and that recorded it in. Now, how could I do something like that? First, let's listen to the example that I just played, or that I just did before, and then I'll show you how I did it. So here's the filter sweep. Okay, it's going down. And very slowly, it's going back up. So, okay, cool. So, we got our filter sweep in here. So, the way I could do that, say I wanted to automate something else with a filter sweep, let's just go to a different part of the song. And let's start it from the beginning. And we'll go ahead and pull up Koala. Sorry if I'm moving a little fast. So I'm going to automate a filter sweep here in Koala Effects. Now the main thing you need to do is tap this little A up here, and that's your automations. So you want record automations turned on. Now you can set quantize automation. That's not really important. I generally would try to keep it off so you can get it nice and smooth, unless you're trying to do something particularly jagged, and then you can set the quantize for that. And then re-enable on loop. I haven't really messed with that. It's always on, but I'm assuming that would mean basically when it loops it, it continues to automate, and you know, you might or might not want that. So, all right, cool. We've got automations turned on. Let's automate from the beginning. Obviously, this isn't going to sound good, but we're going to just do it anyway. Here we go. Make sure you hit record, and here we go from the beginning. You can bring it down. Let's just end that recording, and let's go take a look at our main out. So we recorded that in the main out. Remember, we had this selected, hit track automations, and there it is, right at the beginning, right here, we recorded this filter sweep. Oh wait, is that the right one? I don't see it. I'm not sure it recorded in, because it should have been right at the beginning. Yeah, that's the other filter sweep. All right, let's try that again. Maybe I didn't have it record arm, so we'll make sure that's record arm. And then we got that on, and then let's do audio. There we go, audio effects. All right, let's try that one more time. Not sure what happened here. Let's hit record, and we should be good. I guess I'll turn it on. There we go. We'll make sure that's on. Let's do it. 2, 3, and... Okay, let's see if we got something. We should. There it is. So that's the automation I just played in. Now, under many circumstances, will I do something like this? I will play it in, and then I'll say, that wasn't perfect. Let me fine tune it. Say I want to make this line up perfectly, this swell up. Maybe I want that to line up perfectly at the 2 mark there. Here's what I'll do. Grab that Apple Pencil, or you can use your finger if you want. And we will tap this little jagged thing here. This makes a bunch of different points. And then we'll make sure we have our snap set to free. And I'll zoom in, and I'm going to just touch this up a little bit. So boom, brush the line in, and there it is. Super easy to do. So that's in there, and that's set. Say I actually didn't like the automation, so I'm just going to get rid of the whole thing. We'll just undo it. There it is. Undo it, and we're back to where we were. So you can always undo your automations. Now, before I go any further, let's talk a little bit about some of the pluses and minuses that I have experienced with Beatmaker 3's automation. So before coming to iPad music production, I've been an FL Studio desktop guy. That's where I started, what, 12 or 13 years ago. I started producing in FL Studio, and I was rocking with it until I got on the iPad train. And one of the things I like about it is they do automation clips. So every time you make an automation, it creates a clip, and I can copy that clip and drag it anywhere for any part of the song, and it will apply specifically to whatever instrument I selected. Unfortunately, that is not how it works in Beatmaker 3. I wish it was, but the way it works is it's drawing automations into the whole playlist. So this is basically this track automations window. This is basically one giant window, one giant playlist of automations. And to copy and paste is a pain in the butt. And that's what I'm talking about. So you can see I have pretty much a duplicate here, 2 filter sweeps, all right? And the way I was able to duplicate those it was pretty rough. Let me show you how it's done. So if you say I played that automation in, I did a sweep, and I want that sweep to happen again later in the song. So I would need to go ahead and highlight all the points here. I missed a couple. I can just double tap that, and that would select the whole thing. But in this case, I really just want this portion. So the hardest part is getting all the way to the top here, because I still didn't do it. Yeah, it's pretty finicky. So let's see if we can get it. Yeah, see, these are the kinds of things that irritate me about it. But anyway, so I can take that and I can hit duplicate. All right, and it goes ahead and duplicates that section there. And then I can take this and drag it from this first point here to wherever it is that I need it. So I need another filter sweep after the song is over. And there it is. And that's how you would duplicate it. And you'd have to do the hard work of making sure that lines up where you want it. You can use a snap if you want and set that to quarter, and you can drag it, you know, that's snapped more. Or we can do a whole bar, drag it by a bar, see how it's kind of snapping in there. That's good, but it's not nearly as good as being able to duplicate clips and just doing it that way. So, all right. That's the worst part for me about Beatmaker 3 and automation, is trying to copy your automations, which you're going to want to do. If you have a part of the song that does the same thing twice, like this filter sweep that I did, you're going to have to copy it. Or you can redraw it in, and in that case it won't sound exactly the same. And sometimes you really want it to sound exactly the same. So that was just automating a filter sweep. There's so many more parameters that can be automated. So for example, up here I did I have this Module Pro instrument, and I have several different automations on it. So it actually happens during this, actually, you know what, hang on. I think I had, hang on, I've got an automation, I think it's at the beginning. Was it on the main? Sorry, I'm just trying to find which one I was looking for. Let's see. Might be this one. Oh yeah, here we go. So I have this Module Pro up here, this top one. During the song, there's going to be a cool effect you'll hear during this verse here, and I will explain how I automated it. So let's just listen. It's going to happen right around here. Okay. Right here. So that was actually two different parameters that I automated in Koala Effects. Let's hear it one more time just so you can get a handle for what exactly happened. There's like kind of a ringing sound and then also like a cutter. And here it is. Cool. So I played that in and then I came in here and edited it. So this ring right here is actually a parameter in Koala Effects. So if I go to Audio Effects, find Koala, pull it up, you can actually see exactly what happened. Let me play it one last time and you can see what is being automated here. Here it is. That was automated in there. So I'm automating this ring effect to go all the way up at the top and then come down really quick. And then there's also a cutter on the second half of this. So there's a tab here showing everything that's been automated. If I go to cutter, that's the parameter that I automated for this section as well. And then after that, I decided, oh, this whole thing's kind of too loud. So I added a saturator and used the gain knob and automated a little bit of a decrease in volume for this section. So all that I actually penciled in myself. I didn't play that in or anything. And that's something that you can do in here. So little stuff like that, it's real ear candy, and you don't get those kinds of things most of the time without automating. So I didn't actually use this tempo delay, but it's here. Something to note, if you ever duplicate a channel, a bank, say I wanted this bank, just this instrument, I wanted to use it for something else in the song, when I hit duplicate here, it's going to duplicate all of the any of the automations that I did for this. So if I just want to have this instrument and I don't want it interrupted by the automations I did, I need to go to this new channel from the duplicate one, hit track automations, and I got to go in and X these away. That's something to keep in mind. So if you ever copy one of your banks here and you're like, why is my new instrument sounding strange like this? Check your automations. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this because I don't need it. All right. So far we've automated some parameters in Koala Effects. We've done a filter sweep. We've done some ringing. You can do a fade out. Let me show you guys really quick how you could do a fade out using automation. I am a little bit jealous of the way Cubasis does it, where I can literally just do it without even using automation and just drag it out. But this is how we do it in Beatmaker 3. So you go to track automations on the main, okay? And I personally, whenever I do anything with gain and automation, I like to throw a saturator on whatever it is and just use the gain knob in the saturator. So let's go ahead and go to audio effects, and we'll throw, let's throw a saturator on it, leave the amount down, and then we'll use this gain to automate. So the way I would add a new automation for that parameter is hit automation here. Okay, scroll down to saturator, it's there at the bottom. Okay, tap that, and we want to do the gain, not the amount. So we'll hit gain. And then the song ends right around the 58 mark. So we're gonna run the tail all the way to, say 59. Let's go ahead and change this to free, because I kind of like to draw my own tail. And let's start right around here. So we got to make sure we start at the 0 decibel mark, which is where we are. And we'll go ahead and we'll make a mark first. Let me go ahead and turn this on. We'll do half. All right. Let's go ahead and tap this one in right before where we're going to start so that we have a mark. All right. So that's at 0. So anything we do now is it's not gonna affect what was happening before. So make sure you set yourself a marker. All right. We're gonna go back to free snap. All right. And let's go ahead and draw down like this. Boom, piece of cake. And generally when you do a fade out, you kind of want to have like a parabolic curve here, or exponential curve. You don't want to do super straight because it won't sound right. But here's what happened when I did that. Easy peasy. That sounded like a legit fade out. So I like that. You can keep it. Let me show you guys another way that you could automate gain. All right. So if I wanted to do it manually, like with my hand, I wanted to have control the whole time, like turning a knob. Here's what I could do. So I added that gain parameter here. Let's just go to my macros tab. Actually, let's go back to audio effects. And I'm going to map this gain knob here. I'm going to set it to macro 1. If I go to my macros, you can see this now controls that gain. See that? All right, we'll leave it set. See, it's so strange. 60-something% lines up with 0. All right, so we'll do this. We'll go ahead and hit play, and we'll record this automation in. Make sure you have automations turned on, recording automations. So here we go. I'll start there. Let it go. There it is. We'll hit stop, and it recorded my little shaky automation there. See, so everything I did with that main out the gain here from the main out in this macro tab was recorded in, and that's something you can definitely do with any parameter. Map your parameters to your macros, and if you have a MIDI controller, say like the Sensal Morph, you can map those macros to these knobs, which I actually have done. Let me go ahead and turn it on. And you can also record it that way. So let me make sure this connected, and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. So you can also obviously use your MIDI controller to map these parameters. So I have this knob right here mapped to macro 1. So watch this as I turn this. Oh, is it not? Oh, I haven't turned my, hold on, MIDI focus actions. Load template. Here we go. Bluetooth morph. And let's reassign actions to this device. There we go. All right, cool. So now, if I pull this macros tab up, as I move this, you'll see macro 1 not respond. Okay. Not sure why. Am I still connected? Oh, is it because I have output devices turned on? Well, I'm not sure why that is the way it is, but I could basically just remap it. Okay, now we should have something. There we go. All right, so I'm moving this right here. I don't know if you can see that. Moving this, and it's responding over here. So you can map it to your MIDI controllers and do your record your automation that way. So there you go. All right, so we've covered the basics. I really do feel like we've done that. You can do the same thing for any effects that you have on an aux channel. You can do the same thing for your audio clips. And yeah, you can use it for, you know, mapping the way you have your EQ set. If you want the EQ to switch up in the middle, you can do that. I would say when you're automating your main out, just be careful what you automate there, because say you automated something in your main out and then later you go ahead and you add an instrument and you decide, I don't really want that one to be filtered the way the rest of them are, you're out of luck, because you can't really, you know, you can't take something out of the main. The main is everything. So keep that in mind. One thing I wish Intuos would add for this in Beatmaker 3, I wish they would add the ability to make groups the way it is in Cubasis 3, having grouped instruments, so that way we could just automate a whole group. Obviously you can do that with your aux channels, but that's not going to automate the audio that's coming from the source channels themselves. It's only going to automate what's being sent to the auxiliary. So I really do wish they would add the ability to make groups, and then you could automate those groups. Also the ability to have clips, like I talked about before, that you could copy and paste somewhere. That would be great for automation. It would also be nice to be able to copy automation straight from one instrument to another instrument. That would be dope. So things to think about. Let me know. I haven't seen a ton of questions in the chat about this automation here. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to drop those down below. But yeah, that is the basics. Just a quick recap. You can automate pretty much any parameter that you have. You could all you have to do to automate something is pick a wheel or a slider or even a parameter. Yeah, anything that's built into Beatmaker 3, you can pick a parameter by double tapping it and then hit macro controls, and then you can add it to a macro and do it that way. Or you should be able to just move this wheel and automate that. As long as you have your automations turned on, that would be how you record them in. When it comes to parameters that are from other plugins, you're gonna have to load that plugin in your audio effects, and then in order to to put in automations for them, not necessarily to record, but in order to draw them in, you're gonna need to go to that instrument, hit track automations, and then hit plus automation and select whichever one you want. Like Koala Effects is an effect I have in the effects channel, and that is here. And then these are all the parameters that I can put automations in for. Now I can't talk about automation in Beatmaker 3 without talking about one of my primary gripes with it is I would love to be able to automate turning the effects on and off. I mentioned this before in other videos. Being able to, for example, in Koala Effects, having a mute effects or on and off for Koala would be great, so I could just make everything from Koala stop and give me the raw audio for a bit, and then I could bring it back. That would be something that would be dope, because sometimes you want to go between processed and unprocessed, and to do that with one parameter would be really helpful instead of having to automate every single parameter to go off and then back on. So my final verdict when it comes to automation in Beatmaker 3 is it's definitely cumbersome and can be confusing, but it is very much doable, and I highly recommend you guys do it when you're making your beats. Automate things. You know, music is movement, it's emotion, and you know, you got to create some movement in your music. Don't just have the same pattern looping without any kind of movement between it. I think people really tend to enjoy music that flows. So, all right, that has been it for automation. Definitely don't go anywhere. If you're new to the stream, every single stream, I try to do some live beat making. So that's what we're going to do today. And we're going to be back in Beatmaker 3 because I'm feeling, I'm feeling some BM3 tonight. And we're going to go ahead and see what we can make. Not sure why I'm getting notifications when I have it set to do not disturb. But anyway, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here in about 30 seconds. So don't go anywhere. All right, we're right back, and I wanted to take a quick second to acknowledge in the chat. I saw that Benjamin mentioned something called 4 Pockets Mix Midi or Midi Mixer, and from the sound of it, it sounds like you can do automation in clips, which would be super dope. And it seems like you could load that as a plugin. I'm gonna give that a shot. So thanks for shouting that out, Benjamin. I'm going to give that a shot and see what I can do with it. And if it's dope, I'll share it here on the channel. So, all right, cool. Bryant Wally said, can you map MIDI controller knobs to the automation controls in Beatmaker 3? Yes, I did mention that just a second ago. But yeah, you can definitely do that. And it's all in how you map your MIDI controller right here in the settings. You would go to MIDI focus actions, and you can set your macro controls can be mapped to whatever you want, and you can toggle it to learn and then just move that knob on your MIDI controller and it will learn it, and you can use that to move your macro controls. So there you go. All right, like I said, we're going to get into some live music making. So let me just pull up a new project and we will be, let me save this, I guess. Well, I don't need to save it. We'll just do a new one. And we'll hit OK. All right, so let me clear this. All right, so folks in the chat, I have no plan right now when it comes to making the music. So here's what I want you guys to do. Shout out some ideas for things you want me to try in this beat making time. And I want to see, if I see some good ones in there, I'll give them a go. I'll see what I can do. Any suggestions on genre, suggestions on things to use in this, instruments you want to hear, preferably not something that's loud and live because my daughter is sleeping in the other room. Mobile Music Pro says, have you tried SynthMaster 2 yet? I have not tried SynthMaster 2 yet, and I definitely should do that. So, you know what I am going to do? I think I am smooth. I see some smooth vibes, ambient hip hop vibes. Yeah, definitely I'm going to do something like that. Really quick before I continue on, I'm going to tell you guys something that I'm going to be using in this live stream is Mobile Music Pro's new kit that he dropped, and it is, I believe, called. Let me know in the chat, Mobile Music Pro. It's it's just a lo-fi hip hop kit, right? I want to give Mobile Music Pro a quick shout out because this kit is dope. From what I've seen, it looks really cool, really well formatted, and I don't know who else is doing it with him, but they've gone through the painstaking work of making this kit fit into almost every iPadOS DAW. They've taken the time to make kits for Beatmaker 3, Cubasis, and everything. And this actually drops tomorrow. Yeah, so this is a free kit, which is super dope. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mobile Music Pro, but I'm pretty sure this is a free kit. Yeah, free lo-fi kit. So you guys, when this drops tomorrow, y'all go cop that. Mobile Music Pro was kind enough to share to give me the early scoop. So we're gonna go ahead and mess with it today. But yeah, also a lot of some good paid kits in the Mobile Music Pro store. So check that out. All right, moving on. So let's go ahead and hook something up. Let me see what I want to load up in here. I've actually added the Mobile Music Pro kit to my banks, so it should be in here if I can find it. Yeah, here we go. Mobile Music Pro. I think that was it. EP4. Is that the right one? Yeah, this is the right one. All right, we will load that. That's drum kit 1. So we've got that loaded in here. Yeah, not bad. Some pretty good sounds in here. Yep, so we've got 16 pads loaded. We'll load up a couple of the other ones. So that's drum kit 2, that's drum kit 1. We'll load up drum kit 2 as well. Yeah, under purchases, I'll use that one. All right, so Terrence Mosley said chill vibes. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of folks saying chill vibes. Let's do it. I'm gonna load up each of these kits and see which one I like the best, see what I want to do with it. Kind of like that kick. Let me see. Oh, all right. Mobile Music Pro says got a brand new contest coming out next week too, using the Lo-Fi pack. That's pretty dope. We'll go from July 7th to 27th. $200 worth of prizes up for grabs. That sounds dope. You guys go check that out. All right, let's see. We got kit 3. Let's check out kit 4. There's some sounds there that I'll use. Let's see, kit 5. Kind of like that. I want to get my MIDI controller connected. Let's make sure we're connected. Oh, it's turned off. Well, that's not good. Oh, I think the morph might be dead. All right, no need to fear. We will go ahead and do it wired. I just have to make sure everything's mapped. I do want to play some live style drums tonight, so I want to make sure I got the morph on deck. All right, anybody that's just tuning in, definitely smash that like button. It helps out the channel. It really does. Every like is a contribution. It's your vote saying this is something that you dig, so definitely do that. Here we go. All right, get this turned on. Is it gonna show it as wired? Yeah, it's connected wired already. All right, sweet. So let's just load up. Load template. We'll do the Bluetooth morph and we'll do reassign actions to this device. Let's see if that does it. Oh, come on, man. I guess not. All right, really quick, I'm going to remap this. So let's learn it. Trigger pad 1. Oh, let's do auto learn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Great. Stop learn. We will map. Just go ahead and map these. Pause play. Here we go. Transport. Stop. Record. Loop. And play. There we go. Cool. That's all I really care about. So there we are. Kind of like that. Let me pull this up so you guys see what I'm doing. Alright, cool. Let me get this up here so we can see the morph too. I'll get this out of the way. There we go. Dope. Alright, let me see what I got. A tempo in here. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get some of these drums in. Alright, I think that's gonna work. We'll drag this out. I think I might play some live hats with that. But here we go. Aw, dog. I forgot to turn off the quantize. Dang. Alright, I liked that take too. Alright, we got the quantize off. Let's do that one more time. Alright, one more time. Hold on. Did not come through right. Let me do that one more time. Alright, I've got one snare that didn't come through, but I'll fix that. Let's just go ahead and place one there. There we go. That last section is not good. Alright. Like almost in there. And that needs to be a tad later. That should be it. All right, I know what I'm gonna do with this. Let's add a new bank. Let's get some house mark 1 in here. I'm gonna need to bust out the X key air for this. Since we got that wired, I'm gonna just leave that up there. Oh, yo, Mo Music Pro, thanks for the super sticker, my friend. Appreciate that. Pair character doing a shaka sign with his hand saying cool. Are you painting the scene for us? Yeah. Anyway, appreciate the super sticker. Okay, let me turn off that one. I'm not sure why we're not getting... It says we're connected. No, I'm not crazy. We're on the right track. Yo, why are we not getting any sound? See? Alright, if I can't get that to load, I'm gonna try, I'll just use my big keyboard over there that I hardly ever use. Okay, I could try using, yeah, I'm just gonna use my big keyboard. Let's see. Make sure I got it turned on. Oops. Make sure we got it connected. Release this Recital Pro. It's in there. Oh, so we're getting something with... Something's happening with Beatmaker 3 then. See? So it's not... That wasn't the X key you're having the issue. It was... Here, let's hit save. Let's call this one... Today's date is the 29th. So 6-29-21. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and swipe out and bring it back. Thank y'all for hanging in there. It's taken a minute to get the flow going, you know? Still have audio, right? Midi. If I can see it. If I can't get this to work, I'm gonna just use the straight up use the oh right, all Midi to set. Oh, the Omni. That's what it was. You know, I think I remember seeing Brandon Rico drop a comment saying to make sure Midi Omni was turned on. Yo, so really quick, now that I just discovered what the issue I was having. Yeah, so any Beatmaker 3 users out there, make sure you're going into your settings and under audio and Midi. It says route all Midi to selected pad Omni. So basically that sends whatever any controller you use is going to go straight to the selected channel, which is exactly what you want. So definitely make sure that's on. I just discovered that's probably the issue I've been having with things not working. So we got audio. Hopefully that helps somebody out. But all right, let's get this. Hopefully I haven't lost my ideas yet. All right, let's see. Let's try some E major. Let's see, I think I want a different patch for this. Space them. Let's see, here we go. I think I got what I like. Alright, let's see if I can play it. Alright, let's see if I can get it. Might end up slowing this down afterwards, but we'll try it the way it is. 2, 3, and... that Housemark 1 needs a little love. So let's hit it with some. First, let's hit it with a little bit of SV filter. Let's see. Might have to do some of that. Ooh, you know what I haven't tried? Let me add one more bank here. Let me see about using, I think Flinth has basses. Let me see about Flinth bass. Yeah, I'm not gonna use one of those. Why am I suddenly getting? Why am I only getting audio on the left side? Why am I only getting? I'm only getting left channel audio in my ear. Anybody else experiencing that? Anybody in the chat, let me know if you're only getting, yeah, we're only getting left channel audio. What is happening? I think our right channel audio. I think our left channel just went dead, but I don't know why. That's not a good sign. Oh man. I'm not sure why that is. Can anybody else confirm? Are we getting only right channel audio? It seems like we are. Goodness gracious. Alright, let's try this. Yeah, good. Exactly what I went to. Oh, Music Pro. I think that might have done it. Oh. No. Why are we getting that? Alright, let me save. I don't know why all of a sudden we're just getting right channel audio. What in the world? Man, if it ain't one thing, it's another. Let's see. We're gonna figure it out though. Trying to stay positive. We're gonna figure it out. Aha! So I think Beatmaker 3 just decided to spit out right channel audio for a second. I don't know what that's about. But yo, I'm not gonna let it get me down. We're gonna do something here. Alright, I need something that sounds a little more funky. Let's get some Flinth action going again. Need to give this track some life. Here we go. Oops, not trying to record. Let's see, can I get a 7 there? Let's see. Yeah. We gotta, once it clicks, it's gonna click. It always takes me a minute to get it to click. All right, let's see, what else do we need in here? What else do we need in here? Load. Well, that's kind of lame. My mellow sound. All right, mellow sound. We should have everything in here. Restore purchases. There we go. Cool. Alright, so everything should be Gucci. So let's unload and reload the plugin. Boom. Alright. Go back to Flint then. Alright, I might roll with that. Let's see if we can record that in. Alright. 2, 3, and... re-record that, and then we'll just move it. I haven't found the instrument I want to use for that, but we'll just move it to whatever we want it to be. 2, 3. Mobile Music Pro, thanks for the super chat, man. Trying to get it there. Yeah, that'll work. 2, 3. Almost. Here we go. So. Yeah. All right, let's try it. 2. I'm missing a note in there. That's the one. All right. How did I miss that again? gotta fix a couple notes in there, a couple flub notes, and then I'll have something. All right, let's see. That one right there. Drums in here real quick. All right. Let's see what we got. I need my second brush. That's what I need. A fun basket. Got the percussion. Let's see. Track. Let's go ahead and hit save real quick. All right, 2, 3. Oh, I just realized mic's not on. There we go. All right, here we go. 2, 3. Make sure we're mapped properly. Audio input. Oh, not internal hardware input. Oh, good grief. Okay, for whatever reason, the audio is not registering. See, that's the kind of stuff. So it's not recognizing my audio interface, so I have to swipe out. That's really annoying. All right. All right. Let's try that again, shall we? Let's go to audio input hardware, and there we are. Okay, let's try this again. Sure. Yeah, that's facing properly. All right, here we go. Let's get it. let's just lose this. All right, naked mic. Let's give this a shot. Hopefully that'll fix it. Ah, there we go. So close. And that's got to be right in the pocket. All right, let me give myself a little bit of stick room. All right, here we go. 2, 3. Almost. All right, one more time. 2, 3. 2, 3. That's really close. Here we go. 2, 3. Keep sticking, man. Okay. Let's see. Maybe if we turn these straighter, that might help. All right, here we go. 2, 3. I think that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Alright. Phew. Many ticks later, we got something. That didn't come through. Do I need to reset the hardware 1? Alright. Let me try that with a shaker. Alright, let's see. 2. Yo, really quick, I see you guys shouting out a lot of different plugins and apps in there. That's dope. I had a quick one to share with you guys. I'm probably going to do a video on this soon, but I've been searching far and wide for a good stereo app, and I think that this bass could use some stereo width to it. So check this out. I'm going to add audio unit, and we're going to load up Wider by Infected Mushroom. And here we go. I'll just let it talk for itself. Throw it on the mellow sound. Thanks, Terrence. Trying to figure out how I want to go with this. Alright, let's see if I can some of this in here. Alright, what's muted? Oh yeah, this is. Sound is like flat, bro. It's flat. Let's pitch that up a little bit. Yeah, that's better. I haven't decided exactly where I want to go with that, but let's see. My wife is in the chat, says, "What's up, my favorite YouTuber?" Aw, thanks, dear. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be out in a little bit. Yeah. All right. Alright, I think I have drained myself of ideas for this track. You know what I should do? I've done it before. I should try to hit more than one track in a session sometimes and see what I can do with it. But hey, I was really super inspired to see everybody in the chat sharing on some of your favorites and your best apps that you're using for music production. I think that's dope. Definitely keep sharing in the community. You know, if you guys follow me on Twitter and Instagram, feel free to shoot me apps that you want me to check out. I can't guarantee they'll make it on the channel, but I can tell you if it's dope and I get the chance to test it, I would be happy to share it on my channel. I know I've gotten a couple folks have sent me some recommendations. I'm gonna check those out. I'm gonna be checking out Tonality soon, hopefully. And seeing how good that is. But hey, that has been the music making portion of this session. Trying to shake some of the rust off. Feeling a little rusty, but hey, we made something. We made something, and it wasn't too bad. It took a minute to get there, but yo, thank you everybody that's rocking with me. Really quick question of the day. What is the part of Beatmaker 3 in your music production that you feel like is the most difficult to do in Beatmaker 3? I would be happy to make a video on whatever that is and give some in-depth help on trying to get you guys to have a smooth in and out with Beatmaker 3. Things like automation, which I covered here, maybe something like the macros tab, anything that seems confusing to you guys. Let me know down in the comments section what you guys would like me to cover on Beatmaker 3. Also, another shout out to Mobile Music Pro. Thanks for rolling in and thanks for hanging in the chat, man. You've been here for a while, but go check out Mobile Music Pro on his website. Check out his kits. He's dropping the Lo-Fi Hip Hop kit tomorrow, so definitely go cop that. That's a free kit. That is a blessing, so thankful to see that coming through for the community. Also, go show him some love. Pick up one of his paid kits. He's got a few out there, so all right, y'all. Until next time, creatives, go make something dope, and I'll see you in the next video.